Hello, Christina's Raw Kitchen. I'm Christina Martinez-Williams, and I am going to make a delicious, delicious, delicious soup that is full of nutrients because it has chicken and it has veggies in it. The girls do not like soup, so whenever I serve their soup, I take out the broth because, I don't know, they just have a complex around eating soup with the broth. But I'm making the full amount for me and for my husband, and it's going to be amazing and full of wonderful veggies and even healthy fats. So I want to know where you're watching from. Like, share, heart this video. This is a chicken noodle soup, and it's a shredded chicken noodle soup. So I am boiling 8 cups of water, and I am going to check on my chicken because we're going to add that towards the end because it's already cooked. If you want to, you can cook. I'm cooking it in an Instant Pot, and then I'm going to shred it. You can cook it however you want to and then shred it, or you can even do cubed chicken if you would prefer, but it should be cooked already once it goes in here. And I like the shredded because it adds more volume to the soup and it feels so good. So 8 cups of water, and I'm going to boil with that 4 tablespoons of butter. Remember, with butter you want just butter and salt. Cream and salt need to be the only ingredients, or just cream. And then I'm going to add, as this is coming to a boil, it doesn't really matter, I'm going to add it all at once. And that is, I'm going to add my noodles. So I'm using apio, which is celery noodles. This is 2.5 cups of celery, chopped celery. And then I'm adding 3 zucchinis cut into, you can either make them into zoodles with a spiralizer, or you can make them like little cubes. So I'm using cubes, and this is like 2 huge ones, which is equivalent to the 3 medium ones. So hopefully I'm gonna have enough room. I might need to switch pots. I might be okay. The only thing left that takes volume is the chicken. So now all I need to do is to bring this to a boil, and then we are going to add our chicken and our seasoning. And I want the biggest thing is that the celery needs to be soft. It's like it's a noodle type soft. So this is almost like having a soup that has potatoes and noodles in it, because the potatoes are like the zucchini and the celery is like the noodle. So from here we're going to add our seasoning. Tell me where you're watching from, and tell me, would you make your zucchini in cubes like this? I just didn't feel like making the noodles today. Or would you, or whatever size of cubes you want, or would you make them into zoodles? Would you spiralize them? So zoodles or cubes, or noodles or cubes. Which would you do with your zucchini? Now I am using a tablespoon of pink salt, and a teaspoon of black pepper. And again, I'm bringing all this to a boil. And then we're going to shred the chicken together because it's so exciting the way I shred it. I think it's one of the best hacks that I learned years ago, and I just won't go back. So how do you shred your chicken? Maybe you already do what I do. I don't know. Oh, I forgot one thing. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so I have to saute my onions. And it was supposed to use a tablespoon of that butter. So I'm going to use a little butter just so that it has something to saute. And I have 1 onion chopped here. Oh my goodness gracious, this is one of the delicious aspects of the soup. It needs to be in here. I almost forgot. So normally you would use 1 tablespoon of butter in with your onion, and then you would use 3 tablespoons in here. But since I forgot, and I don't want to add a whole lot of extra butter, I'm just going to use a small, this might actually be a tablespoon, there. All right, so we're going to start sauteing this, and we're going to check on the chicken, and then we're going to do the amazingness of I'm looking for which spoon do I want to use. I need this one so that when I get the girls is out, their what do you call it? Their broth out. All right, make sure you heart, share, like this video, save it so that you can access it easily later. If you know how to save videos on Facebook when you're watching lives, put know how below. If you don't know how, you're gonna press the little flag button, and then you can create your own collection. You can call it like Christina's recipes or low carb recipes, whatever you want to call it. Okay, now I just got to my Instapot. It says 5 minutes past. This is the release, so it already finished. So now all I need to do is to release the pressure. I always get like release the pressure, and then we're going to shred our chicken and add it into this amazing, delicious soup. So we're almost done with the preparation, and then it's just a matter of letting it cook. So I want my onion to be sauteed with this butter. And if you know how to save videos on Facebook, put no in the comments. If you don't know, put don't know in the comments. You're going to want to save this one and share it, like it, heart it, because it's such a simple recipe. Like when someone says, oh, make some chicken noodle soup when you're sick, this is great. Chicken noodle soup when you're sick. It's great for any time of the year. And if it's cold outside, and if you just want something that's easy but delicious, simple, it's super easy, delicious, and simple. And because it's boiling or your chicken's cooking, or like these things don't take that long to cut, you can do a lot of other things if you have other things to prep or to get done or do, which makes it really easy. All right, now I am going to mix. I didn't mix my spices in here with the rest of it, and it's starting to get ready to boil. My butter is not yet melted. It's getting there though. It's close. So I have these, and we're gonna check. I hear the chicken almost releasing all the pressure. You hear it? Okay, we're almost there. Now, the secret that we're gonna do is that we are going to shred the chicken using the hand mixer, which goes so fast, like less than a minute. You're gonna be, if you don't do this yet, if you already shred your chicken like this, put do it in the comments. If you don't do it yet, put not yet in the comments. You're gonna wanna do it because it is the fastest, easiest for your hands way, and no longer will I take a really long time and hurt my hands for shredding chicken. All right, this is done. Now, I'm not going to burn myself. And we are going to remove this. We're also going to take out a cup of this broth. So if you are cooking it in an Instapot or on the stove, it doesn't matter. You want to take a cup of the broth out of the whatever you cooked the chicken in. Oh, that was exactly a cup. And we're going to add that to our stuff here. If you want to, you could use the whole, I didn't put 8 cups in there, but I might actually put an extra little bit because I am using, my recipe is like 3 cups of shredded chicken, but I'm probably going to use closer to 4 or 5. So I'm going to, but that might make it too, well, we're going to see. I might need to take out some after the fact because this has a lot of, or there's not that much space left in that. All right, I'm trying to find, I guess I can use a regular fork. I'm gonna get out the chicken and then we're gonna shred it in this amazing way.
It's not good. By the way, it's just a warning. No stupid people behind this point.
All right. Normally my favorite to use is chicken thighs because there's a little bit more fat on them. But we haven't had them lately available in our Aldi. It's just been chicken breasts available. So we've been doing chicken breasts. What do you usually get? We've been getting the 3-pound bag of chicken breasts. Normally I'll make sure that I'm not getting a whole lot of water coming with this, but because it's gonna go right into water, I'm gonna be okay with it just being a little bit more watery. All right, now I need to unplug it. Now we're gonna take this over and we're gonna use the hand mixer. I'm gonna see if you can see me. I'm gonna mix these onions real quick. And then my soup is starting to boil. Ooh, they smell so good. This is like almost my favorite thing to smell is onion and butter. I just need garlic and then it's like absolutely perfect. It's my favorite thing in the kitchen to smell. All right. So I'm doing this in the sink because it tends to spatter a little bit. And so if we're not wanting to clean it up, this makes it so I don't have to clean it up. So I'm doing it in my sink, but in a bowl. You just saw the bowl. And we're just doing this. And it's almost done. You're going to be so surprised. It's almost done. You can't see, but it's almost done. A little bit for the pieces that are on the sides. And it's done. That's it. The whole 3 pounds of chicken are now shredded perfectly. Oh my goodness. If you are amazed, put amazed. If you already knew, put new. I knew it. I've done it. All right. Now, we're going to put this in with my rolling boil. It's going to fall. It's going to be deadly. We'll see. Hopefully not. All right. You want your onions to be translucent. So before I put my onions in, I'm going to put my chicken in here because it'll just save me some time of letting it cook a little bit longer. So I'm going to add all of this chicken. So you could add anywhere between like 1 and 3 pounds of chicken. I recommend closer to like at least 2 pounds of chicken. You want protein, and this is the only protein in this recipe. So it's really important to me that we all, especially because all of us. My husband is he has a lot of muscle that needs to be fed. I have muscle that I'm growing that needs to be fed. My girls are growing girls. They need to be fed with protein. So this is 3 pounds of protein. Okay, 3 pounds of chicken. This is definitely full. I maybe should not have added that extra cup of water or the broth, but that's okay. It will work. Now, I'm gonna add my 1 cup or my 1 onion that's diced. Oh, it smelled so good. It smells so good. And then I just want to mix this all together. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so amazing. Oh, so good. And the shredded chicken just gives it such a great volume and thickness to it. And now definitely use a big soup pot. This will be fine. I just need to make sure that it boils, but it doesn't boil over. Here it is. And I'm going to double check my recipe. I'll show you what it looks like when you have like zoodles in there. I'm going to make sure that I'm not missing anything. I don't think I am. Nope, I'm not. That's it. It's done. Well, it's not done. Now we're just going to wait for it to, I'm probably going to cook it for the chicken's cooked. So I just want my, what do you call it? Celery? I was in Spanish in my head. Celery to be soft. And so I'm going to start with it's already been boiling a little bit, so 10 minutes, but maybe 15 or 20, depending on if it's soft or not. So that's it from my house. Oh, and if you want it not as soft, you can do that, but I like my celery to be soft. So from my house to your kitchen, global flavors and healthy plates from around the world. Bye!